Yes, sir. Joseph Caldwell here, the subjugator of change. Just pulled into the gym parking lot. I don't know why I like recording when I'm getting ready to go work out. That's neither here nor there. But I wanted to talk about something today. Doing what you say you're going to do, right? Words are important, and keeping your word is very, very important. And I find that people that don't keep their word to themselves, they never keep it to other people. And I see. I'm going to use something real simple today. Have you ever had somebody tell you, "Hey, I'll call you right back," and they don't? It's simple things. It's the little things. This is where you win. Success. It's never. It's never really that huge win. It's the little things you do on a day in. And I hate to use the word the grind because it's so freaking popular now, but man, it is. It's the little things. It is the grind. It's the day and the monotonous, and you just keep plowing through, right? You just keep doing what you got to do. And keeping your word is no different. It starts with yourself, right? So I told myself I was going to come work out. There's nothing I want to do less right now than work out. I was up yesterday. I got up at 2 in the morning on Wednesday morning, 2 in the morning, started working and finished last night. I got done with my last meeting. It was about midnight and wound down. I probably went to bed about 1. It was probably a 23-hour day and got up at 5. And so I slept. I probably slept 4 hours, maybe a little less. But that's no big deal. That's neither here nor there. I don't tell you that to go, whoa, look at that schedule. No. I told myself I was going to work out this morning, and God dang it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. I don't want to walk in that gym. Freaking Fitness 19. In fact, I hate it. But it's about keeping your word to yourself. Do you keep your word? Do you do those little things? Do you, man, when you say, I'm going to call you back, do you make a note and call them back? Or just quit saying that to people, man. Just stop. Just stop lying to them. So what you could do is then go, hey, I'm right in the middle of something right now. I wanted to answer to let you know you were important. Is there any way you could call me back this afternoon? My schedule's a little freer. I don't have anywhere where I can make a note to call you back. Is there any way you can call me back? Just stop lying to people. You could do it like that, right? And very simply become a person of your word. It's a little thing. That what the example I just gave is such a tiny thing. It's such a tiny thing. And but really keeping your word to yourself is the first one. If health and fitness is a big thing for me because I wasn't healthy for a long time. I wasn't. I ate shit, felt like shit, looked like shit, and would have died 20 years earlier, right? I went to a doctor's one time. On the way to the doctor's, I picked up some McDonald's, drank a Frappuccino. I had gotten wasted drunk the night before. Just be open and honest with you. And because I lived my life full tilt, okay? Full tilt. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. I've never understood the person who wants to go out and have a beer. A beer? Have 24. Do it right. If you're going to do it right. Stuff doesn't taste that great anyway. I mean, you can't do it for the taste. So I'm an extremist. So anyway, I'm headed to the doctor's, and I live my life on that edge, right? And I know that about myself. It's one of the reasons why I don't partake anymore. But I went to the doctor's. He told me, he said, look, your glucose reading is I think it was 217. My A1C, which I got back, was 7.4. And for those of you who are diabetics, know those are not good readings. And on the way, I had drank a Frappuccino from McDonald's and ate McDonald's and got wasted the night before. But that being said, the doctor looked at me and said, look, man, this was 10 years ago. He said, you're 225 pounds. You tell people you're 5'10", you're not. You're like 5'9", 5'9 and a half. And So you should be like, what do you say, 165? And he said, you're a diabetic. You need to pick up some medication. You'll be a diabetic the rest of your life. And you need to make sure you buy life insurance now, because you're going to die 15 years earlier and leave your wife a widow. And I literally looked at it. It pissed me off so bad. I'd been healthy my whole life, right? My blood pressure was high then too, and everything else. I was in a stressful place too. And so I looked at him and I said, dude, that don't take into consideration this, you little skinny human. And actually, he wasn't skinny, he was overweight. And I said, what? I actually asked him, I said, what about you, fat boy? and him and I, we got into it. But I left that place and I said, hey, I'm going to be back in 6 months. You're going to take that shit off my medical record. Do you understand me? I won't be the same person when I walk back through this door in 6 months. 6 months later, I had been 225. I walked back through that door, and that old codger had retired. So I had a younger female doctor that was looking at my record. I had the same lab technician, and when she did my lab, she said, if I wasn't the one that did your labs, I would not believe what I'm seeing now. My A1C was 5.2, which is perfect. My blood glucose reading was like 76 or 82. Something like that, and my my blood pressure was flawless. It's like in the 110s or 108 or whatever, over 60 something, 70 something. You know, it's under 80. My blood pressure was, my heart rate was perfect, and I was 180. I was 184, and so I'd lost a 40 pounds. I lost 40 pounds, and I was healthy. I felt good. And they had to reverse all that on my medical record. In fact, they made me come back 6 months later before they would make notations of it, to make sure that this wasn't just some kind of sickness that I had gotten or something. But it was a lifestyle change. And what I did was I kept my word to myself. So I'm 7 minutes in on this video, and right now I'm going to go keep my word to myself and get this workout in. I'm going to hammer down. And I may record one coming out of here, because something great will come to me. Something that might help you. But keep your word to yourself. And when you keep it to yourself, you automatically start keeping it to others. You automatically are very aware of the words that come out of your mouth, and your reputation, it's who you are, right? So keep your word. Joseph Caldwell, the subjugator of change. Man, check me out like my stuff, share it, comment and tag people on it. Do me favors like this, because it gets the word out. If you like it. If you don't, man, forget you ever heard my name.